Now joined by Ray Rice, of course, of the Baltimore Ravens. And Ray, we're here at the rally at the Alley here, Brian Leonard, and talk a little bit about supporting his charity and supporting the cause.
Whenever Brian does something, I want to be one of the first guys on board. He's a guy that I looked up to in college, and just a great person, a great mentor, a great leader, and everything he does is about something positive. For me to be here, I'm honored. Regardless of anything I do, Brian's always going to be a guy that I look up to.
And talk about when you got to Rutgers. What was one of the things Brian said to you that kind of, you were a young guy, he's an older guy. What did you look up to him specifically for?
I mean, what really stuck out to me was how humble the guy was. He was the man on campus when I got there, and in a sense, we shared a spotlight, which you don't see often. You don't see, two running backs that, he's the man on campus, and I come in there and I get a little spotlight. Sometimes there's a little feud in between that, but we got there and we loved it, and it was just a special feeling, everything about what we did at Rutgers, and that's why we're able to, to do events like this and laugh about everything we had fun at Rutgers.
You kind of saw right away what it takes to get to the next level by learning from him right when you got there, definitely.
Oh, definitely. The way he works, the way he does everything, I just couldn't, it's just great to be a part of that kind of stuff.
These events in the off-season, talk about charity work during the off-season and, of course, what you need to do to stay in shape as well.
Oh, the off-season, I mean, it's crucial to rest your body, but, you got to maintain your cardio, do some kind of lifting, you're getting back with your team. But doing charity work in the off-season, that's where you build your brand, build your name, and, regardless of what you do on the football field, there's always a little kid or somebody else out there that can use the help and the benefits, from charity work.
Cedric Benson here tonight. He was 8th in the league in rushing. You were 6th in the league in rushing. What are you going to tell him tonight when you see him? Just let him know you're a little bit ahead of him this year.
Oh, no, we cool, man. As a running back position, we know how tough it is. I'm not sure if he wouldn't have been the #1 leading rusher if he didn't get hurt. It's just mutual respect, for a running back. It's a lot of respect on that end.
Absolutely. And as far as the rest of the offseason here, what's your mindset? Are you stay here locally in New York, or where do you train during the offseason? Do you go down to Baltimore?
I train here in New York. We actually start up March 15th, so I'm going to be headed back soon. But I'm definitely looking forward to a great offseason.
And perhaps next year even a shorter offseason if Baltimore can go deeper in.
Yeah, they say the shorter your offseason, the better your team did. So I'm looking forward to a shorter offseason next year. And, we know we have missing pieces to our puzzle, but we're finna fix them up, with the draft and everything else that comes along with the offseason. But, it's no surprise that our team is where we at for the last couple of years.
And then the last one on Rutgers. What's it like when you come back here to a charity event like this and you kind of just see all the boys from Rutgers, 25 in the NFL, many of them here tonight. What's it like getting back together with the old crew?
I mean, it just shows that, the program is, it's not a laughing stock. We're putting guys out there, we're winning games, and if you go there, it's one of the most beautiful places you'll ever go, When I decided to go to Rutgers, I wanted to make a difference. When Brian decided to go to Rutgers, he wanted to make a difference. Everybody that went through Rutgers and that's here tonight made a difference at Rutgers, and that's why we're able to all come out and be proud about, how we ended up at Rutgers.
Well, you guys definitely did make a difference, and you're making a difference here for a lot of kids tonight. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.